Okay, hello guys, welcome back to Charcoal with Angelique, Charcoal Pencil with Angelique. And on this one, I'll be working on the rose-breasted grosbeak bird. I know it's a hard name to pronounce, it's a very long name. I'm not even going to bother saying the scientific name for this bird because it eludes me. So at the moment, I am just going to be drawing the bird. I'm going to talk about the bird a little bit further down the video. But again, I'm going to be using my charcoal pencil, black, hard and soft, and I'm going to be using the white charcoal, and I'm going to be using a red Conte or pencil crayon as well, and my gum eraser and my white eraser. So sit back, enjoy, and let's watch the development of this drawing. So as you can see, I'm going a little ham on the darkness of the bird is because the bird has a black head. So I am trying to emphasize that blackness to bring it up to a higher or darker level from the rest of the background and all that kind of stuff I'm going to be working on. I am using my smudger and I am working on the areas where I want to darken more, and so you can see the structure of the bird itself, its forms, its contours, like how it goes in and out, right? So now that you've seen how I created the head of the bird, I didn't do it completely dark. I just did darker in the areas where he had more shadow. So basically I darkened the areas where it concaved or where it curved. So you can see how the beneath structure of the feathers, because you don't usually see it unless it's really highlighted, um, the skull and all that kind of stuff, like the little dips and valleys of the head. I did use my gum eraser to help with that, because with the gum eraser you can remove some charcoal, but it won't remove the whole thing. Unless you want to use the white eraser. So just to let you know about this bird, the rose-breasted grosbeak bird, um, is territory is North America, Canada, and United States. And the reason why I wanted to do this video just of Canadian animals, but the reason why I included this bird is because the first time I saw it is when I moved here to Elmer. I heard a bird bang the window. I went to check, and it was this particular bird. It was dead, of course. And I looked it up and it was called the rose-breasted grosbeak bird. So I started doing research on the bird and I found it very fascinating. It likes to nest in areas where there's a lot of trees and water as well. Um, the average size lifespan of the bird is 7.3 years. Um, in captivity can live up to 24 years. Are about 8 inches long. The females are about just a little bit smaller. They're dimorphic species, which means that the males have the highlighted plumage, white, red, and black, as well as the female has more subdued plumage, which would be brown and white tones, right? Their size is not that different between the male and the female. Um, Adult female has a darker gray brown upper body with darker on the wings and tails with white throughout, like in stripes. I will be doing a drawing of the female in the future, but at the moment I'm just concentrated on 10 drawings because I do have a lot on the go. I am working on 3 different series of work. I'm trying to complete the first one that I started back before the pandemic, and I'm trying to complete that because I'm doing some clay work on that. So before I add the color on its chest, you can see that the area where it's going to have its color, it's in a curvy, because the bird's chest comes out. There's a bone, breastbone that comes out. So that's why it's a little bit on the curvy side. So I'm adding the whites because I don't want it to be straight on red. I want the red to have its highlights that it needs to have. So if you were thinking of doing this in watercolor, you would add the dark tones first and just the areas that you needed, right, which would be dark, not all over, and then you would slightly start adding a little bit lighter washes to create those lighter areas because you are using a white paper. But as you can see, I am doing this with the smudger because I just want to lightly add the color before I complete the drawing. So I've completed the background. We're getting close to the end of the video. I did not want to add a too much complicated background to this. I wanted the bird itself to shine through because I thought it was such a sweet little bird. I don't know its actual call, but the bird that I like, they do fly around in the springtime and summer around where I live. But they're very adorable birds. I don't know why they gave them such a name as grosbeak. If you know why they gave him that name, please comment below and let me know. So we're at the end of the video and end of this series because I've done 10 drawings. Hopefully in a few months I can do another 10, give myself another 10 challenge. But I hope you try this out. I hope you try with a different bird. Comment below, put it online, let me see it. I love this kind of stuff. So I will see you on the next one. Happy charcoaling.